I have been feeling here recently that we're kind of at this tipping point, that it's kind of like God's telling us now, if you don't see evil in with ISIS, if you don't see evil in Iran, you pick Iran over Israel, if you don't see evil in the little petri dishes of Planned Parenthood, I can't help you anymore. And I last week, I said this yesterday. I wasn't going to say this on the air, but I said it yesterday with the shooting. We're experiencing a massive culture of death, and it's because we've chosen death over life. And last week, I was directed to Jeremiah 7. I've not spent a lot of time in Jeremiah, but I will tell you, I think that's true. I think we're at that point right now. Right now.
Well, amazing. I don't know if it was a day or two ago here, I was reading Jeremiah 7 as well. I guess a few signs. First of all, one of the saving graces with America is that it has, not only has been used of God, but it's also blessed Israel, blessed the Jewish people. And the Bible says, you do this, you're going to be blessed. Well, the relations with America and Israel are at its worst point right now. The president said, we're making this deal with Iran, and I'm giving 2 months. Well, those 2 months expire right in the middle of September. That's this key time here in the Shemitah. The other thing is that, the Bible says it says, woe to those who call evil good and good evil. And that's what happens. If you turn away from God, all the blessings you had turn away. And the warning of Washington, which is linked to Ground Zero and the Harbinger, says that the smiles of heaven will, if you depart, if a nation that has known God disregards, he said, the eternal rules of order and right that heaven has ordained, then the smiles of heaven are going to be removed from the land. Well, we're doing that. And there's something else. I'm not going to be politically correct. I'm sure you're not. And you this is the point. We have to speak truth. It wasn't long ago that we crossed another line, and the Supreme Court struck down the biblical definition of marriage. That is major. There is a principle in the Bible, and this is with Jeremiah, with Ezekiel, it is onward with Daniel, that before judgment came, there was an act of desecration, and that happens again and again. You can see there's a famous quote, the handwriting on the wall. Well, that comes when the people in Babylon, the king, he defiles the temple of God, he defiles the cups that are given by God. Well, marriage is a sacred vessel of God. You cannot change that. And we have done something major. We crossed the line not long ago, and now we are heading to the climax of this period. So, yeah, I totally agree. We are at a dangerous period where we are at war with the very things that founded this nation.